Hi, my name is Sasha, and today I'll tell you how technologies are being used in order to manipulate your perception of things around you. So you may ask me, why did I decide to talk about this topic if it's not connected with me directly? The main reason is I was forced to write an essay, and here is my essay. Let me show it to you. Let me show you my essay. Here it is. Можем работать немножко, а? Спасибо. Here's my essay, yay! And when you write this thing, you're like, want more than one person to see it. So here I am. If I tell you that my lipstick is not 3 lipsticks combined, but one lipstick by Aphrodite, and Aphrodite was originally using it in order to become more beautiful, and there's some kind of flowers around me or something, and you'll trust me more. You'll trust that this lipstick is perfect for you, that this lipstick makes you more beautiful because you trust this perception of Aphrodite in your daily life. Because even if you don't believe in Aphrodite in general, you just feel like this person is trustworthy, Another way to use myths in order to manipulate you is to use simple contrasts. Like, this person is ours, this person is from other people, they are evil, they are bad just because they are not part of us. Like, if we see a lot of people wearing the same t-shirts in some kind of advertisement, and there's one person wearing t-shirt of other color and this color looks more aggressive, we'll think about this person as someone who is bad. And it's not about the fact that we're some kind of discriminating people wearing red t-shirts. No, it's because we see these people with aggressive color and our mind goes, oh, this color is aggressive, they are villains because they are opposite to us wearing blue t-shirts. And that's like this. Also, we can talk about this as a way of showing us that there is a house and there is everything being on time, being perfect. It can be used in political advertisement. If we see a lot of streets covered with people who feel bad, or a lot of trash around or something, and then we see tiny politician walking here around like Mr. Proper, fixing everything, so you'll be like, oh, it's a Mario, I want to vote for Mario. And it works like this, because you will trust this person just for being the one who is comparable, the one who is simpler to understand, because it affects your inner brain, like your inner monkey living in your brain. Another way to manipulate you is to create special vision, special perceptions specifically for people who will vote for me, for example. And as like person who will show you all these things, I'll use my favorite Mr. Putin. Yay! All of us love Putin here. Yes. So, and the first thing is there's a view of carer, and person who carer is like your father for you, who cares about you, who will protect you, who is stronger than you and everything. And here you can see a picture that were highly used in order to show us Mr. Putin as someone who we can trust, as someone who is like father for us. Another personality that is highly used in order to manipulate you when you see advertisement is person who is owner. By owner, I mean that this person is not as charming as idol, and this person is not as kind and trustworthy as father, but for some reason you feel like this person can help you. Maybe he's not as good as others, maybe he's not as kind or something, but you know that by making you starving, by making you something, by making you fighting and everything, your country in general, or your some kind of household, some kind of whatever, I hope you understand what I mean, can become something better. And here we can see Ivan Grozny. And I want to show other picture of my favorite Mr. President, because I don't want any troubles, because I love him. Another way of manipulating you is changing your focus of vision. If we have only papers printed in particular typography and there is some R, Fanta or some kind of Coke that we present because we are creating this advertisement, then it's okay, it's just fine that we have these papers. But if we create events connected with this typography because we want to congratulate typography for existence or something, then focus of view will change not to your papers, but to place there these papers were created and to people who organize this event and who provide their supplies to workers, to people who decided to show up and everything. And this way, your papers are not as vital here. If we talk about this way of manipulation more concrete, we'll talk about the fact that sometimes it can be used in order to choose information specifically. For example, if we see some kind of advertisement of shampoo, we can see only silky hair here because they don't need you to see information about allergies. And because of that, they'll put it down in like little description or maybe in description on the shampoo because they don't want you to see this information and it's vital for them. In that case, they just choose information to show you because it works like this, and it works like this in use as well because they can show you information about people who died in some kind of situation and say people died, they were fighting so hard, they're so amazing for that and we respect them and everything. But they can say that people died and there's the reasons for that if they know reasons. But sometimes they can say that, oh, it was caused by, but people. So your focus changes into people, not to the reasons of that. And sometimes reasons are like important here because without these reasons you can't talk about people in general. For me it's like this. I don't know if for others it works this way too. Another way of changing your perception of particular news is to create specific sounds. As I can say it like this. I will say it like this anyways. And it works like this. You can hear news about like some kind of kitten stuck in a tube. But if a person doesn't want you to hear news about this kitten, they'll say, kitten was stuck in a tube created by this company and it was caused by blah blah blah. Kitten had this type of color and this color is connected with blah blah blah. This kitten was owned by blah blah blah. And all the thing you will remember is that there was a kitten and tube was created by someone. You won't remember the main information because it will be like surrounded by so many facts that you don't really need here. We're going to my favorite way of manipulation. It's manipulation connected with the way people see this world. Like this. If we see advertisement connected with toothpaste, there will be people wearing white jackets because they are doctors. But the thing is, toothpaste doesn't say you that they are doctors. Your mind creates this vision that they are doctors who can be trusted, while obviously it's more likely that they are actors. And it's so amazing because it can be used in so many ways. Like we can see child like sitting somewhere and there's a person coming to this child giving candy and you'll see happy child and your idea in that case will be that, oh, this candy company gives like candies to kids to make them happier, or maybe they use charity to help these kids, but they're just showing the kid being happy. And you can check this information, but will you check it while watching TV or when you want to skip advertisement on YouTube? No, obviously. And the best thing about this method is that they don't lie to you. They have never said to you that they are using charity. They were just showing kid looking sad and candy given to him. And like this, our brain shows us information that wasn't even mentioned, just because our brain tries to fix loops that are created by this advertisement. It creates plot that wasn't even there. Another way of showing us that person is good without giving person good qualities or lying is to give this person qualities of some kind of other character. And we can see it with Mr. Stalin. When I had only perception of Mr. Stalin as this person who looks like cat, and I think most of you know this like type of perception of this person, and when I was thinking about him only this way, I thought that he's a good guy. I mean, Mr. Who looks like a cat with his cat mustache, isn't it cute, isn't it funny? And because of this idea of fat cat with cute mustache, I didn't think that he's not a good guy sometimes, most of the times. And it works like this in all the possible ways. So if we see person we trust, in Russia we have this cat Matroskin, and he advertises milk. But all of us know that this milk isn't that good and everything. And even if you don't buy this milk, you won't say that this milk is bad because cat Matroskin is good. I mean, I trust him, and maybe it's just like think that my taste is not connected with his taste. I mean, this cat has his own business connected with milk. How can I judge him? The same way we can give person negative characteristics by just comparing him, and we don't even need to say this person looks like this. We can just show things that are obvious for everyone, and this perception will be close to him. We had this event when there was person taking part in some kind of elections, and this person was printed in newspapers looking like some kind of bad dictator. This one, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to like name him. I mean, it's Hitler. I don't care. And he looked like this person. And the thing is that even if you know that he's not a bad guy, when you see him looking like this guy, you won't think that he's a good artist possibly. I mean, I can discuss that he's not a good artist as well, but we don't need it. But in that case, even if a person has good qualities, he didn't show any bad behavior, people will still see him this way. Even if it's not him, it's not connected with him at all, but people will see him this way because of their perception of this particular character. And it's sad, but it's the way our brain works. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun watching this video, and you will follow me and you'll like my video if you like this video because it would be nice. And yeah, like this. Bye.